a Visa 17, but I'm gonna be a millionaire. Drift the beam of bloody sneakers, pack of wood, and my sweat fit billionaire. Costa Rica, swipe a Visa 17, but I'm gonna be a millionaire. Drift the beam of bloody sneakers, pack of wood, and my sweat fit billionaire. Now I'm living on my heaven shit. Louis Vuittons on my devil shit. Told her kick rocket, she kicking up pebbles. Bitch slide with a truck, cause I stay on my Travis shit. My bitch, she bad with her booty and freckles. Bitch, we in the foreign, think that's on the pedal shit. Baby, my Simon for her, I go step it shit. There ain't no time, cause for you, this forever shit. Chopper go. Fucking on me in the studio. Falling for me, got you moody, dog. Costa Rica, swipe a Visa 17, but I'm gonna be a millionaire. Drift the beam of bloody sneakers, pack of wood, and my sweat fit billionaire. Costa Rica, swipe a Visa 17, but I'm gonna be a millionaire. Drift the beam of bloody sneakers, pack of wood, and my sweat fit billionaire. Walking like I'm in this bitch 16 with a body piece on my wrist side. I'm in the back of the bag with a thigh, and she throwing it back, and I'm thinking, damn, it's a slide. Cause I can't let no thigh. Can't do this with you all alone, I'm not gonna do this on my own. I got plans to making plans to say, look, baby, I can't be fucking with you. No act surprised, I've been this way, the bitch, this here ain't nothing new. Costa Rica, swipe a Visa 17, but I'm gonna be a millionaire. Drift the beam of bloody sneakers, pack of wood, and my sweat fit billionaire. Costa Rica, swipe a Visa 17, but I'm gonna be a millionaire. Drift the beam of bloody sneakers, pack of wood, and my sweat fit billionaire.
What up, fam? How's everyone doing? Talk to me. We're not getting a lag, right? I like this song too.
Flip, flip, got Gucci lipstick. I never had it.
Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby. Listen, I went to a movie tonight. That's not why I'm late. I mean, it is. I posted it. Chris actually messaged me. I'm in the movie. We went to see Lightyear with my kids. It's cute. We saw it in 3D. It is what it is. Thanks, Chris, for letting me know. Like, if you have young kids, or even if you grew up like in the Toy Story, you know, like I did, it's not like Toy Story at all. It's completely different. It's like a kid's action movie. It's got a decent storyline to it. It's got some like decent little bit of a plot point to it. They definitely check all the PC boxes along the way. You know, it's one of those, you know, it's a Disney movie. But it's cool. It was neat. Jurassic Park was better. My wife's like, you really thought Jurassic Park was better? I'm like, yeah, it was, even though people hate it, it was a lot better. So listen, here's the reason for the delay. So we finally opened up. We have a little above ground pool, and I'll get opening stuff because I know you guys are, it's late for some of y'all. It's not everybody's Friday. Is it Friday today? Yeah, it's Friday tomorrow. My week is whacked coming back from vacation and doing nothing. I was in a basement sorting cards all day, getting ready to ship out your stuff. But so we finally took the cover off our little tiny above ground pool, and dude, it is ugly. It looks like something Shrek would try to move out of. Like, he'd be like, nah, this is too nasty for me. So we took our water in, and she looks at me, and she's like, you can't see it when you put it in a bottle of water. It looks clear. But she runs it through the machine, and she's like, she looks at me, I'm like, what? She's like, you got like 3 weeks of like getting it. I'm like, what? I was like, for real? I was like, I was like, any chance my son can have his party next Friday? We're throwing a birthday party for my son next Friday. She's like, I mean, you can swim in it. It's going to be ugly. I'm like, shit. So I was out trying to do all the things she told me to do to it. Putting in shock and algicide and stirring it around. You have to do some during the day. You have to do some at night. So I apologize for the delay, but thank you for your patience. What everyone else do tonight? Anyone else do anything fun tonight besides watch kids movie? I did get to go to B-dubs before. So with my father-in-law, we took my father-in-law to the movies. Anthony Schwartz, rookie. And there's our dude. Third time on the top pack. I don't know how I feel about it, man. It's just not put together well. Cool auto, Javon Holland, Miami Dolphins, but it seems to me like if a hobby shop has this, if they're opening up a fresh box, just be like, I'll take the top 2 packs on each stack, just to, like, for good measure. But I probably wouldn't buy if they're, I mean, they're beautiful autos. The disc autos are beautiful, but they've been on the top pack every time. Points on one. What, redemption on the other? Or no, we had another auto, and points for one. Rashawn Evans, Jerry Jeudy, Grady Jarrett, Brevin Jordan, and here we go, fireworks. Calvin Ridley. I saw a post today like, if Calvin Ridley gets a full season, for betting $15,000, Deshaun Watson should be banned for life. I don't know, man. I don't want to make it political. What y'all think about that whole situation? I mean, he's not been. It's all hearsay at this point. He's not been, found guilty in any court of law. But man, does Deshaun Watson play this season? Let's talk about it real quick because it is a big deal. Not only for the Browns season, but fantasy wise, dude, that guy could be a steal if you're starting early drafts. Travis Etienne and a Landon Collins disco. What do y'all think? Does Deshaun Watson play this year? And if so, how many games? So I've heard two different accounts. I've heard that the money's fully guaranteed regardless. Then I heard the Browns put a little caveat there. If there's new charges that come out that he's found guilty of, they can completely void the contract. Dude, they're probably at this point being like, oh, I hope we have a reason to void it. Gary Brightwell and Mike Gesicki pink. Pinks are really nice. That's 9 out of 15. Miami doing well this box. There you go, John Stabe. For what, Jamie? That they can void it if there's new charges. I mean, Chris, I assume they figured that he wouldn't be playing this season. That's why they're only paying him such a low amount this season. Like, he probably put that in there. There's a Justin Fields rookie and an Anthony Fursker disco. Yeah, Matt, that's the only thing. It's like, I mean, I get collusion and I get like all these people wanting their share, but there's an awful lot for there to be nothing. Like, I'm not seeing anything illegal. Maybe it was dirty, grimy, whatever, but we got something coming up. Owusu Karamoa, and there we go. Emergent Disco Mac Jones going out to Fresh. There's no ink, but I'm sure you'll still take it there, Dougie. Well, and I'll agree with what, and again, let's keep the conversation because it isn't politics. It is sports related. This isn't a political matter. It's a legal matter. So we can talk about it, but we do need to be respectful about it. But I agree with Chris. He hasn't been found guilty. It's a civil case at this, and what he did may be grimy and gross or whatever, but I don't know that there's anything illegal yet. That's what I'm waiting to hear. It's been a lot of, he was very abrasive and wanted me to touch him in these places, but I don't know. Man. I don't know how I feel about it. I really am. I don't know. I don't know until I think more information comes out, but it is going to be interesting. I'm kind of with you there, Alan. I get what you're saying. Like, where do you draw the line then? Nick Chubb. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's definitely, more than anything, I think we'll all agree to this. Even if he plays, it's going to be a headache for the Browns as far as media goes. Like, that is a locker room. I'm with you, Chris. Like, what? It's got to be a weird fetish, right? Like, he just really wants masseuses. He wants a masseuse to do the things he wants. He doesn't want anyone else. It's some, like, weird thing. It is weird. Nashawn Wright. And there is a Plaxico Burress. Boom, boom. Bang, bang. Yeah, it is going to be a nightmare in the locker room, in the media, for the Browns if he plays. He almost needs to sit out for the year, let the whole thing blow over, let the thing go on civil. But now what's that mean? I mean, the Browns are screwed either way. Even if he doesn't play, then it becomes a Baker Mayfield situation. It becomes man, the Browns got themselves in quite the tickle pickle. Also the name that Deshaun Watson liked to add. Woo! Vince Young out of 50. Chris, you just said it too. There we go. Vince Young out of 50. Yeah, well, moving on. I mean, that whole listen, who do you guys rank? Let's do this. We haven't done this in a while. Rank your AFC North teams from first to fourth, right? So you got the Bengals, the Steelers, the Browns, and the Ravens. And I didn't do those in any specific order. They were just how they popped into my head. Bengals, Steelers, Browns, and Ravens. Rank how they finish at the end of this season. I'm just curious where you guys are at. We got a Sewell, and there's a very nice for the Bears, Khalil Herbert disco. Alan, I believe, are you a Cowboys fan, Alan? I can't remember. I try to remember everyone's teams. I do okay, but I can't. Baltimore, Pitt, Cincinnati Browns. Wow, Jamie coming in. Bengals, Steelers, Ravens, Browns. All right. So see, this is the division I think that everyone's going to be all in different places this year. Darnell Savage, Taysom Hill, Nico Collins. And look at this green. 3 out of 5. Shane Buechele for the Chiefs. There we go. 3 out of 5. Would have liked to see it be a little bit of a better player, but still 3 out of 5 for Stan. I'm just kidding, Alan. I knew you were a Bills fan. You know what? I'm thinking of another Alan. There is another Alan that's a Cowboys fan. And even when I asked, I was like, nah, Alan's a... Sorry, Alan. Oh, man. You know what? If you would have sent me a picture of you jumping through a table, I would have never forgotten. But I never got one of those from you. Only Austin has done that for us. Trey McKitty, and he isn't even a Bills fan. Travis Etienne, rookie disco. Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, and Browns. 2 people putting the Ravens first. So Jamie and Alan, tell me why you like the Ravens first this year over Pittsburgh. I'm Pittsburgh first this year. I think Pittsburgh has a monster year. I do. The caveat to that is I think that's if Mitchell Trubisky plays, not Pickett. I know that's awful to say that, but Najee Harris, and there's a Travis Fulham out of 79. Fulham out of 79. And then I would also ask this question to those of you that have the Bengals. Only one person, Matt McGinn, put the Bengals first. Why not the Bengals? What did the Bengals lose that prevents them from repeating what they did last year? And I don't know. Home opener. Alan, I'm still debating flying out to LA for that LA game. LA on Thursday night. Metcalf, Elijah Mitchell, and there's a Jack Youngblood lockdown disco. They're healthy and their D got better. Who are the receivers now? They lost Hollywood. Who are the receivers now out in Baltimore? And then Cleveland. Watch Cleveland come out and like rock it. Trey Lance, there we go for the Niners. And another disco Mac Jones. That's going to be fireworks. Fresh to death, getting a pair of insert discos. Mac Jones. What was the other one you got? Emergent and a fireworks. 2 really nice discos, Dougie. There you go. That fireworks is a sharp looking card. Lamar really is so athletic. And I was talking to Chris Vogt and Brandon tonight, and I sent a report, something of the extent of Lamar Jackson added 10 to 15 pounds of muscle. That's crazy. I know that's a sarcastic yay, Dougie, but those are good cards. Eckler, Mixon, Christian Barmore, and an all-out Aaron Jones. We pulled his auto the other day out of, what was it, Playbook or something. Andrews is their tight end. Their receiver. We haven't done one in quite some time, to be honest. All right, we have a numbered card coming up. Bar, Vic. Hey, Nest. Wow, I messed it up. Dwayne Eskridge. And I'm all thumbs tonight. Out of 35. You know what it is? I've been sitting at a table doing this all day, catching up from vacation. Sort. I'm telling you, man, it takes a toll on you. You want to know what movie I put on to listen to while I sorted today? When's the last time y'all saw Waiting? Matt McGinn with the James Harrison. That is a nice James Harrison. Waiting with that the cast in that movie is insane. You got even funny guys like Milanakis and Dane Cook and what's the one of the main characters? Long. Justin Long. And then, of course, you got Ryan Reynolds in there. You got, the house bunny girl. What's her name? It's just like that movie that holds. If you haven't watched it in a while, and if you've ever worked in a restaurant, I'm sure you've seen it many times. But man, that movie holds its ground. Send that Harrison the Hitman. Oh wow! All right, look at that. To Jamie. Love. Gimp Daddy. We're gonna use your handle. XOXOXXX, because we know you give that happy ending again. I'm gonna write a little note on the back because I do sort these backwards. Yep, it was Waiting. Waiting was the movie, and it's fantastic. I also watched Anchorman yesterday while I was getting some more sorts done. Anchorman's great. I don't have I'll tell you what, Jamie, when I finally get a PS5, do PS5s play DVDs still, or they're like, nah, we don't need that technology. When I get a PS5, I'll watch Out Cold. I still don't have a DVD player set up. All right, we got 4 hits. Let's go. Good luck, everybody. Dalvin Cook, numbered out of 100. Good luck, everybody, on the last box. I appreciate you all coming in and hanging out. I needed this tonight. It was, like I said, a long day. It was nice to go to the movies with my kids. But again, not a great movie. So I was excited to get home and break. And I didn't want to post anything till I saw how long the movie was. Demetric Felton out of 75. That's crazy, Jamie. Wait, was your lunch break long enough to watch the whole movie, or like you just had part of it on? Or you really take like 2-hour lunch breaks? Demetric Felton out of 75 for the Browns, off the trade to Stan. All right, come on, Flutie Flakes. Give us something good. And another Miami card, Javon Holland. This is just a base, but it's going to go nicely with the auto up here to Miami. It's going to be John S. Oh, if you get the disc version. I was like thinking disco. So you can play DVDs. All right. It's got to happen, man. What if I get a PlayStation 5 and the first thing I do on it is not play a game, but to watch Out Cold from like 1994? Jalen Darden for the Tampa Bay Bucks. Eric Rothiner, there you go. 2 reds and a piece of the football. Out of 100. All right, let's get something nice here. This is the last mix of this we're going to do. But we may do more Obsidian tomorrow. Dude, beautiful. Look at the rewards you get. A little good karma there. Matt McGinn getting the Najee Harris triple relic out of 25. 2-color, 3-color trifecta. 15 out of 25. That card is nasty. That is nastiness. So karma action. So listen, Contenders Optic comes out Wednesday. I may do a 5-box break of it, but it's mostly going to be mixers with that product. So we may start, I don't even think we'll do a 5-box break because it's coming in pretty pricey. So, and it has 2 autos. So we may do some mixers with that. What do you guys think? I like Contenders Optic, but I'm thinking mixers. Javonte Williams out of 75, Denver Broncos. This guy's going to be a monster. I'm hoping I can pick him up in like 3rd, 4th round this year in fantasy. I know that's probably wishful thinking, but I do think this dude is going to have a breakout season. Javonte Williams out of 75. Denver going out to Greg. Hey guys, it's coming up soon. I decided this week when I mow my lawn, I was out today kind of cleaning up the pool and stuff like that in between like sorting breaks and stuff. Get outside, get a little sun. I need to do that from time to time when I'm down here. And I realized it's time to start listening to the podcast. So coming this week, be ready. You know I'm going to start chirping away about fantasy. It is an out /99 for the New York Giants. Orange Kadarius Toney going out to Special K. Stan. Here we go. Little climate change for you. Oh, the 99 Toney. Is he holding out already? Is there something going on with him that I'm hearing? Obsidian's just so nice. Like, I mean, like, even when you don't get the big names, and Javonte Williams isn't bad at all, and that's at a 75, but the patch at a 25, the Darden trifecta is nice. And, of course, as Toney, even, like, just the colors on it, the parallels look nice. Of course, it is pricey, but good stuff. I mean, all right, here we go. Let's recap. Let's give away 2 $5 hitless credits. We did have a Javon Holland base card, base rookie. And again, Demetric Felton out of 75 and Dalvin Cook base, but it's the purple parallel out of 100. That purple parallel on the Vikings card looks good. We have and I covered up the beauty of this card, but out of 35, James Harrison, pink or magenta disco, out of 35, gifted to Jamie from McGinn. We got the Trey Lance. You hear that rain? We're getting like tornado warnings and shit like that. Travis Fulham, going to be out of 79. And you know what, Chris? This is a great example. What I was talking about. Chris is like, damn, I just want a Herbie out of Obsidian. I don't know what these are selling for. Again, I'm probably going to, when I lay down after this, I'm going to like do some research on prices of this because I want to look up some Bills ones. But they got to be expensive. The only way to get Obsidian, there's no retail, there's no variations, there's no like H2. You know, it's the hobby boxes only. And there's very few products that Panini's doing like that now. Travis Etienne, Disco. We got the Shane Buechele for the Chiefs out of 5. Khalil Herbert, Disco rookie. Vince Young, red out of 50, and Justin Fields base. We got the Gesicki out of 15. Fireworks, Calvin Ridley, and a pair of Mac Jones, both the Disco variations, Emergent and Fireworks. Nice card. All right, here's our hits. We had the Darden for the Tampa Bay Bucks going out to Eric Rothdeaner. Thank you guys to those of you who came in, especially those of you who chatted. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. This is almost always my favorite part of the day. It's nice to end the night like this when once the kids and wife are in bed. Pittsburgh Steelers, Matt McGinn getting the Najee Harris. And then for the Miami Dolphins, Javon Holland going out to John S. We are going to try to do some baseball tomorrow. I have a Bowman Sapphire box I want to get to, some Top Series too, so be on the lookout for that. We may start the day with that tomorrow. Kadarius Toney for the New York Giants going out to Stan K. And then Javonte Williams out of 75. Like I said, I think a big sleeper this year. Greg Eastis. Believe it or not, I may go quarterback first this year in fantasy. I may do it. And I know that doesn't ever hold up statistic-wise, but the running backs and the receivers keep letting me down. I want to get Josh Allen this year. And I don't ever do that. I don't even know if he's going to be the best quarterback out there this year. I just want him on some of my fantasy teams. And if you want him, you're going to absolutely have to draft him early this year. Y'all have the first pick in the first round of your fantasy draft this year. Redraft, no dynasty. Who are you taking? The draft's tomorrow. Let me hear it. Who are you guys going after, honestly? You tomorrow's the draft. You have first pick. It's a non-keeper league, just a redraft league. Everyone's on the board. Who are you taking? I got to hear. Will I give away these 2 $5 hitless credits? You guys tell me that. Najee? PPR league, man. Are they gonna use him? Jonathan Taylor? All right. Those are too good. See, I think this year is going to be wild on the board. I don't think you're going to see a lot of different picks come out on the first round. Then, like, the draft boards are going to look wacky all over the place. So both you still sticking with the running back method? Running back just continue to let me down when I draft them early. I may go like the zero RB approach. We got Ravens and the Seahawks getting the hitless credits. It's going to be Pat Gallagher and Austin Table Smasher Mucklebust with the credits. Not Christian McCaffrey. I know. You know, it's just the year that I may go wide receiver, quarterback, wide receiver, and with the third pick, hopefully grab a guy like Javonte Williams. We're gonna have to see where he's fallen. I'm sure he won't last that long, but. All right, guys, I'm gonna roll out. You know me, I'm not one to like rip through 2 boxes. I'm sorry the break took a little longer. We were on for quite some time, but I enjoy hanging out with you guys. I hope you all have a good night. Look forward to another one tomorrow. We'll get back at it. Deuces.